So I just want to talk about I went to a food bank yesterday. The first time in my life that I went to a food bank. I feel I need to because I can't do massage any longer because my mental state and my ability to see humans as being anything else other than robots. It's I don't see humans as being human. I see them as weird robots that are programmed and brainwashed into rubbish whilst also programmed to just ignore me. I feel like I can't talk to people because there's no point. The second I walk away, they're just going to blank everything out. And I don't like humans. I don't know why people are ignoring me. I don't know why, or who knows. And I don't know why it's been this long. And I don't know why no one is talking about a goddess. I don't know why all the singers and celebrities seem to do things that indicate that they do know and they are watching and they do believe, and yet none of them are promoting the idea that God is female. I don't understand why I'm in this situation and why I've been in this situation for so long. And the idea of going back to massage after everything that I've done is just, it's repulsive. I think humans are robots. They should be massaging me, not the other way around. And I'm aware that a lot of them do want to massage me, but it will only be because they want to try and turn it into something more. And I can't be bothered with this. And also, I am now a lot more open about my anti-views on Islam and the fact that I don't agree with anything in it. A lot of people talk about the importance of God and the importance of not rejecting God's truth. And well, if that's the truth, then Islam are basically just people who reject God's truth. And well, how can they, if God's truth is important, then this says a lot about Islam, because they reject everything, because I don't agree with anything. There's almost nothing in the religion that I believe when it comes to me and who I am and stuff. So they're just people that have rejected the truth in my view. And they follow the false preacher, false prophet. But it was a prophet that was sent, definitely sent by God, but sent specially to say all the things that God doesn't believe in, just to see who would follow that person. So it was very important, and it's not like I'm insulting Muhammad, because I believe that I sent this Muhammad character to just list of, I don't even know if Muhammad did actually have a marriage with a child, but part of the scripture, part of the belief is to believe that he did, just to see who would still think that he's a prophet, even though he married a child. That's the point. It's not about what he was like or what he did. The point is what people believe that he was like, what the religion says, and it's just everything anti-me. And I don't know why there's so many of these people in England, but it's definitely becoming more Islamic. There are some places where the whole place is just full of Islamic people, and I don't think many people can see the downfalls of it. And I think the reason why they don't see the downfalls of it is because maybe they themselves are not right with God. They themselves are not on my side, and they are against me, and therefore they don't mind Islamic people coming in. Why? Because they know that I'm more against those people. And if you know you're on the wrong side of God, but if you also know that there are other people who are more on the wrong side of God, you might actually want to help those people, so that I'd be so pissed off with the other ones that I won't be as pissed off with the people that worship Jesus as Christ. If you worship Jesus as Christ, you do not have the truth. But if you worship Muhammad as being the final prophet, the more important prophet, then you have even less truth. So, but yeah, I don't know, but whatever I'm going through, the spiritual birth, it's also preventing me from standing up or getting out. And if I've done the maths on if I'm making £450 a month, 110 is council tax, and then I've got 100, which is gas, electrics, and water, and then I've got 30 for the internet, 40 is my gym, and then I put a pause on my gym for 2 months because I'm that poor, so that should clear up a bit more. But then there's what's it, the TV license, which is 40 every 4 months, and then this phone, and I don't know, but these are the minimum costs, and I also bought £100 for the membership for English Heritage and the Merlin pass for 80. So I don't know. I'm definitely low on cash, and I basically have no money left over for food. So yeah. And also, I need to save up 100 a month because I want to go on holiday next winter, and yeah. If I save up 100 a month for the next 6 months, that's only going to give me a £600 holiday. So my plan to go away for 2 months is not going to be possible because I don't have enough money. So this is a sort of calculation that I'm dealing with. Hence why I see the importance of going to a food bank. And yeah, it's quite a good one local to me, which is just like a 2-minute walk away, or 5-minute walk away, should I say? 5-minute walk away, and you pay £3 and you get 12 items of food. And I don't know, I think I like that one because you get a choice of what you can choose. You know, they did offer me some bread, but I do actually have some in my fridge, and they offered me strawberries, but I don't like strawberries, so I got some other stuff as well. But yeah, got some asparagus. I've never bought asparagus in my life, but I know it's healthy, so they kind of forced me to have that almost. But the rest was like completely choice. So yeah, but it reminded me of wartime. It reminded me of wartime and people on rations, and I'm kind of thinking, considering how low my budget is, I'm going to go for that. I mean, I suppose I do have the option of just going back to massage and just coping with the depression that I will face from it. But it's just so, doing this job after, you know, a few years ago I had lots and lots of proof that I was God. I had lots and lots of proof that I was Christ, but you know, ever since I went to LA in 2002 and then came here, you know, I've just been finding angel after angel after angel, having loads and loads of conversations through time and space. I'm exhausted, I feel drained, and and then to do all of that and then have to go back to doing this crummy job that this world has forced me onto because it treats me like I'm invisible, and I don't even know what jobs exist in Birmingham. Buying stuff from Poundland, repackaging it, and then selling it for £12 as like a promotional thing. Like, do you really think that would be a much better job for me? If I did a job like that, my brain would just be telling me, why the fuck are you doing this? There's absolutely no point in doing this, you know. I don't like massage, but I like knowing that if you spend an hour doing something, you can make 50 quid, you know. For a 1 week's work, you know, I could go on a 2-week holiday for that price, you know. So I do see some benefit in doing massage, but when it comes to every other job, it's just I don't even know what jobs there are. I've never got that far, and it's like something my brain just tells me not to think about it, and it's like I can't stop the thoughts in my head, and but yeah, I think the 12. I like the idea of though paying the £3 a week and then just getting 12 items. Got sugar and some useful items, and then there was this other one that I went to which is free, so I kind of wanted to compare. I didn't have coffee, and I got coffee, so there's this other one that I went to today, and they've given me a really cute little, I might actually keep this jar because it's so cute. It's like a cute coffee jar, but if I go travelling, that would be kind of a good size to take. But yeah, they got me coffee, milk. I didn't get milk this time, and they didn't give sweets in the first one, but got some mini eggs. And I feel like I need to do this, one, because I'm convinced that just no one in this world wants to help me, and so by going to this I feel like, well, there is someone that wants to help me at least. I mean, here's some evidence that you're actually going to physically help me by physically giving me something. But yeah, it's a bit depressing feeling like I'm right at the sort of the lower end now, but I think I'd rather do this and just, when you're in wartime, you live off rations, and I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to live off rations because I feel like I'm completely at war with humans. Humans are not on my side. I hate them, and I hate the majority of them, and the fact that 50% of people in America believe in Adam and Eve. I mean, is this still the truth, or are people changing because they know that? Because I'm not Adam, I'm not Eve. I was not here 6,000 years ago. I was not made from Adam's rib. I do not believe in a tree of knowledge and it's talking snakes and stuff, you know, like how many people believe in that story? When people say 50% of Americans believe in Adam and Eve, do they believe in the whole story, or do they just believe that there was two people at the beginning and now there's loads of humans through this bloodline? I don't know, but the whole thing is just madness. The whole thing is insanity, and yeah, just like I want to end this, and I've been wanting to end this for so long, and I don't know why no one is helping me. I don't know why the information that I've got should make me a billionaire by now, and yet not one person is willing to give me anything unless I go back to massage, and I don't want to do that. You know, I think a lot of people might think I'm not living in poverty because I have a massive wardrobe, but technically the majority of my clothes were like £1 or £2. Like, I'm very good at finding bargains when it comes to clothes. So just because I have like 300 outfits, it doesn't mean that I've spent a lot of money on them. If most of the outfits are £200, you know, I probably spent less than £2,000 on my 300 outfits. Although the dresses I spent quite a lot on, actually. I think I spent quite a lot on that year. I don't know, I think I spent about £4,000 living off that year, because some of those dresses were, well, they're only about £20, but they were reduced from like £200 reduced to 20, and I bought about 40 of them. But yeah, I was earning money back then, and now that I'm not earning, and I don't have this. Yeah, I think I'd rather live in poverty and then just use this anger and hatred that I feel to just try and murder everyone. Like, I hate humans, I really do. I really, really hate them, and I see them as just people that are against me. I feel like there's a whole army of people that are against me, millions, billions of people that are against me, and I don't know why no one's helping me. I don't know why the people who know about me are not on my side, and I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait for, but I like the idea of living in poverty because I feel like I can use this as a way of trying to just spiritually attack everyone as much as I can. And that's all I want to do. I just want to spiritually attack these stupid idiots, and I don't know why no one's helping me, but because you're not helping me, I just feel more inclined to turn against you. You know, I will hurt you if you hurt me, and you've given me a very, very awful life, so I don't know what to do, but the second but one that is free, apparently you can only go 3 times every 6 months, so I'm probably going to go to that one every two months. I think they said I can go next week if I wanted to, but I think the idea of saying 3 times every 6 months is because they want people to only go if they really need to. And yeah, because I don't really need to, and I can afford £3 a week. I think I'll stick with the £3 a week one. But yeah, every 2 months just go to this other place, because sometimes the other one doesn't, you know, I needed coffee and the other one didn't have coffee, although I don't think that's going to last me very long. I have like a glass a day or 2 glasses a day, so I think that'll probably only last me a week, but we'll see.